Hi, everyone. The webinar will begin shortly. We're just giving the stragglers time to connect. We'll begin in about 2 minutes' time.
Okay, Eugene, I see a couple more people arriving. Maybe we'll give them another 30 seconds to get their connections locked in. You can hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good. We can both hear each other, so hopefully all the audience can hear both of us. All right, well, welcome everyone for joining us today. My name is Grant Cooper. I'm the Director of Sales here at LANSA, and I'm one of your two hosts for today. Also joining me on this webinar today is one of my colleagues, Mr. Eugene King, who is a Senior Technical Solutions Engineer. We're thrilled to have you join us on today's session entitled Slashing Development Costs with Low-Code Solutions. Quick little bit of admin to start with all these webinars. Hopefully you can all see with the GoToWebinar dialog box, probably on the right-hand side of your screen, that there's an option partway down entitled Questions that you can expand. While the presentation's underway, if you have any questions, feel free to type them into that box, because there will be a Q&A session at the end of the event, and we'll get to as many questions as we can. Also note that this session is being recorded, so if you have some coworkers who weren't able to attend today, we'll have a recording out to you in the next couple days that you can share with your coworkers, or always just yourselves watch this for a second time. Okay, diving into the details for today, we're going to be discussing the LANSA low-code platform and how that can empower your IT development staff to be able to deliver a wide range of application styles, from PC web to mobile web, data integration, REST APIs, and so on, in less time, and get your solutions into the hands of the users sooner, so the business can leverage the efforts of the IT department to get the solutions into the hands of the users faster. So the agenda that we have for today is we're going to start off by talking a little bit about what is professional low code, the benefits of professional low code, and then starting at item 3 there on the agenda, that's where we're going to pass it over to Eugene, and he's going to be showing you different aspects of the LANSA low code platform to help you understand where some of those savings can reside. Couple of things just to understand about what we mean with low code. So we call ourselves professional low code. Low code's a term that's out there in the marketplace that's highly used these days. And there's some software companies that position low code as being a tool that end users can use themselves, sort of a citizen developer or a shadow IT tool. That's not us. We are a low-code tool for professional IT resources who understand databases, who understand building complex business applications with complex business logic. Excuse me. But being able to do it in a fraction of the amount of code and time and effort that maybe some additional historical traditional tools typically require. So what we're going to try and focus on today is talking about a couple things. Being able to use the low-code platform to build what we call specialized applications. Perhaps you want to be building a mobile app for the first time, or integrating with trading partners using REST APIs, something new and different. Or you may be wanting to take some of your older legacy applications that have been working for 30 plus years, that are bug-free, the business loves them, they just keep on working, but how can we enhance them to meet the demands that the business is needing in 2024 without having to do a full-scale scrap and replace? So we'll touch on this today as well. Okay, so with the approach with low code, one thing we're going to try and show to you today is how can you put in the hands of the users something quickly that they can actually test, execute, whether you call this a prototype or a term often used as an MVP, a minimum viable product. Give them something other than a design document to be able to give you meaningful feedback. When you give them a document to read, they probably don't read it to the level of detail that you might want them to. But if you give them an application that they can navigate around and click on, you're going to get much more meaningful feedback from them to be able to refine that blueprint more accurately. And ultimately, a better blueprint up front means that the amount of rework towards the end of the project will be significantly reduced, again, saving time and money and ensuring the deadlines are met. The other thing we're going to be talking about is minimizing repetitive tasks. So oftentimes when companies, we hear stories about double data entry. You know, a customer creates a PO in their system and then sends it to you, and then the supplier rekeys that same information into the order processing engine. Or we hear of many companies, I was just on a call with somebody last week, where they take information off a green screen and type it into Excel, or they've got information that's in Excel and then they type it back into the IDMI. If data exists in one format or another electronically, you should be able to integrate the different data sources together to avoid that manual effort of double data entry and the potential of introducing typos whenever you key something twice. So the benefits of low code that we're going to be trying to focus on for today are obviously reducing development costs by being able to do things faster. If you can build something in 500 lines of code rather than 3,000 lines of code, that's a time savings. And it's not only the effort to build the application the first time, it's the effort to maintain it for the next 2, 5, 10 years, however long that application life goes on for. The other thing is with the increased flexibility. You'll see there are some low-code products out there in the marketplace that are very structured and very rigid, and you have to conform to their architecture and their methodology. And sometimes that means that you either have to compromise on what the users are asking for, or you have to leave the low-code tool and go back to coding in some other more granular, detailed language, Java, PHP, .NET, whatever, full stack development in order to be able to deliver the ultimate solution, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a low-code tool help you do things. And of course, better collaboration. The more integration you can have between different silos within your organization means you've got users from different departments, different teams that have different data sources, different functionality working together rather than working separately from one another.